Well, hello, fellow romance researchers. Welcome to Love Scientists, where we break down the chemistry of connection and the data of dating so you can be more successful in romance. And today we're going to be taking a look at something that a lot of couples fall short of. You might be a couple that spends their time talking about Netflix or what they did today or just life event or the weather, that sort of thing. But you're missing the conversations that build lasting love. So today on The Love Scientist, I'm going to share 10 science-backed questions that spark intimacy, trust, and emotional connection. And they might just save your relationship. All right, before we get going on these questions, I want to take a moment and just share with you that as I did the research for this particular video, I realized a lot of these questions my wife and I have not asked each other. So last night we sat down and went through all these questions together, and it absolutely transformed our relationship and really opened our eyes to what's going on in that other person's, not just their mind, but in their heart. And these are tough to get through, just being honest. Sometimes there was a few things I didn't like to hear, but it's important that as you look at these questions, that you also approach them with honesty and a sense of calm when your partner is asking you or sharing with you some of these difficult things. All right, so let's just get right into it. Question number 1. What does love feel like to you? This particular question is going to reveal your partner's emotional blueprint, and this is very significant. According to Chapman in 1992, the 5 love languages, people experience love differently. Touch, words, acts, gifts. If you're not speaking their language, they may not feel loved, even when you're trying to show them that you love them. And this is an important thing that you need to learn about your partner. How they feel loved is obviously going to give you the blueprint to showing them that you love them. All right, question number 2. What's one thing I don't understand about you but should? Science calls this perspective taking, and it's extremely powerful. According to Galinsky et al., 2005, Empathy Strengthens Romantic Bonds, this particular question creates vulnerability and invites clarity. A killer love combo for connection. Because let's just face it, no matter how long you have been together, there's things about your partner that you just simply don't know. And this invites an intimacy of knowing, of having a knowledge of what's going on inside your partner. All right, question number 3. What's been weighing on your mind lately? When stress goes unspoken, it silently affects your relationship. This particular question is going to release all of that. According to Bodenmann in 2005, stress spillover effect in couples, talking about external stress reduces internal conflict. You become teammates, not accidental enemies. There's a particular saying that my wife and I somewhat live by, and that's in the absence of information, you're always going to assume the worst. So when you don't have the information that your partner is not sharing with you, or you're not sharing that information, the other person is going to assume the worst. It's just what we do in nature. It's what we are as humans. If you text your partner and they don't text you back, that absence of information, you're going to start filling in the blanks of, well, where is she, or where is he, or what are they up to? Are they in danger? You just start filling in the worst case scenarios naturally. So it's very important that this particular question be taken extremely serious and listen to their response as well, because this one's sometimes tough to hear, but it's important you quietly and patiently hear it. All right, question number 4. In what ways have we grown or outgrown certain things? This question opens your eyes to the way your relationship has grown or outgrown. Change is inevitable. Ignoring it isn't. According to Lewandowski et al., 2006, self-expansion theory, growth sustains attraction. This question creates space for evolution together, not apart. Because a lot of the things that you grow into or outgrow, you look back in time and you think we were so immature the way we fought back then, or the things that upset us at the time has improved, or we've grown as a family. There's many things that can really open your eyes as a couple to the significant progress you've made over the years. All right, question number 5. When do you feel most emotionally safe with me? This one is a big one because emotional safety with your loved one is oftentimes a make or break thing. If you don't feel safe with your loved one, emotionally safe with your loved one, it's not going to work. I mean, just face it, it's not going to work. So it's important to show your partner what it looks like. Like, what does it look like when you feel emotionally safe with me? Emotional safety is the foundation of trust. According to Johnson, 2004, attachment and emotional accessibility, understanding what creates security for your partner makes conflict significantly less scary and love more stable, because these are the moments in time where that emotional safety draws you in and draws your partner into a tighter sense of security with you. So you want to know, well, what is it that you do that invites that feeling? What is it that you do that makes them feel safe? Because knowing that is only going to give you the ability to keep on doing that thing. All right, question number 6. How do you prefer to handle conflict? Some people want to talk right away. Others need time to cool off. This question is one that I want to give you a little bit of a warning not to use it to show your partner where they fall short during conflict. That's not what this is. What this is it gives your partner the ability to have tools that they can immediately put into action to help you and them handle conflict better. According to Gottman and Silver, 1999, conflict style and long-term outcomes. When you know your partner's repair strategy, arguments turn into resolution, not resentment. There should always be a desire to repair in your arguments, and this question is going to give you the tools to be successful at that. All right, question number 7. What does a fulfilling life look like to you? All of us are different, even if you have the same goals, because this one, it's not about goals, it's about vision. According to Finkel et al., 2014, shared future orientation increases relationship longevity. Couples who dream together stay together. If you're not aiming for the same life, how will you possibly build one? And this doesn't mean that you have all of the same goals and all of the same ambitions, because supporting each other in our ambitions and goals is really one of the top 10 things we're all looking for in a partner, always. But it's about finding the common goals. And when you see what your partner's goals are, you can kind of begin to join them in on those goals. You can begin to help them and support those in their goals and even make them your goals if you desire. This is an incredibly important one that will help you stay on the same page as you work forward in your life together. All right, question number 8. What's something you wanted to say but haven't? Be careful when you answer this question. Don't use it as an attack. Use it as a way to help your partner better understand what it is that you need to say but haven't. This question opens the pressure valve. According to Pennebaker of 1997, emotional disclosure improves relational and mental health. Unspoken truth builds walls. Giving permission to speak freely builds intimacy. And it goes right back to that saying, in the absence of information, they're only going to assume the worst. So if you're not giving them the information they need, it's going to go the wrong direction almost every time, and it's just human nature doing it. So this particular question, it's very important not to use it as an attack opportunity, but to use it as an opportunity to display the things that you need them to understand about you. All right, question number 9. What do you admire about me lately? We all desire that our loved ones see the greatness in us, and validation keeps love alive. According to Murray et al. In 1996, positive illusions in relationships foster satisfaction. When partners feel seen and appreciated, connection deepens. It's not fishing for compliments, it's feeding emotional needs, especially when you've been working on something hard or something that might be sacrificial, or you're building something for your family or doing something difficult for your family. You want to be recognized for those things. And a mountain of science is going to show you the more you show that appreciation and admiration you have in them, the more they're going to want to do those things. All right, and finally, number 10, what can I do to be a better partner for you right now? When our relationship begins to go sour, it's usually because we have things that we need them to be doing for us that they're not doing, or there are things that they're doing that they need to stop doing. This question isn't weakness, it's emotional maturity, and being able to handle what they say is also emotional maturity. According to Reis and Shaver in 1988, mutual responsiveness is the heartbeat of long-term love. Asking this shows humility, presence, and care, the trifecta of lasting relationships. So there you go. There's the 10 questions you should be asking each other, because the bottom line is you don't need a perfect relationship. You need a curious one. So which of these questions are you going to ask tonight? Drop it in the comments below. Let us know how this turns out. We put all of the scientific sources below. And remember, don't go into love blind. Use science and data to help you be more successful in romance.